In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my favorite ever sports card pickup, which just happens to be a one-of-one sports card of my college teammate. So I've mentioned it a couple times on the channel here, but I was lucky enough to play basketball at Wake Forest from 2014 to 2018. I was by no means a great player. I'll pop my stats up below. I think I ended up making it over 1 point per game for my career, but I was definitely around there. I was never a great player. It's actually a crazy story how I even ended up playing there. Like, I never thought it was going to be possible. I'll drop a link down below to like the long story of my entire basketball career, because I know some people were curious about it. But yeah, so basically I was at Wake Forest. I had the chance to play against some insane players, Jason Tatum, Ben Simmons, Donovan Mitchell, just to name a few. And we had a few players on our team who were pretty good. A ton of guys who ended up suiting up in the NBA. Obviously, we have a ton of legends who went to our school, like Chris Paul and Tim Duncan. But there was really only one guy from our team that I played with who ended up going on to have a majorly successful NBA career. I mentioned it before I popped up my stats. I am under no impression that I was a great player. I was not. I did not play a lot, but I promise you, his freshman year when I was a sophomore, I got the better of him in practice a couple times. You know, he was, even then, obviously, he was a way better basketball player than me, way more potential, way better skills. But he just was kind of still figuring things out, still growing into his body. And like, you know, the coaches are tough on them. I had kind of experienced the system for a year, and you know, he wasn't playing, he didn't play a ton freshman year, and he definitely didn't come in as a big time recruit. But once again, not being the star player I am, usually during the summers I would go home and work an internship. Like, I was trying to get ready for the corporate world, get ready to have a regular job. So most of the players during the summer, they stayed on campus and trained, and I was at home. So I messaged one of my buddies, actually my roommate. I was like, hey, how's summer session going? How is everyone doing? Like, who's looking good? Like, who's going to be our starting like center, power forward? All just random kind of questions like that. And he told me about this player. He's like, man, he is unreal. Like, he's completely transformed. Like, I've never seen someone dominate like this. And I was like, really? This guy? He's like, yeah, man, he's catching lobs off the backboard in practice. Unguardable, no one can stop him. Like, it's just unreal what he's turned into. And when I got on campus, that turned out to be the truth. He abused me in practice every day. He was on a whole different level. He carried our team to the NCAA tournament, and then he ended up getting picked 19th overall in the NBA draft in 2017. And that player was John Collins of the Atlanta Hawks. He's gone on to have a great NBA career, got himself a nice contract, carved out a role in the league, and couldn't be happier for him. But now fast forward to today, how was I actually able to come across and secure this one-of-one Grail card? I currently run a sports card business, and one of the things I do is buy, sell, and trade constantly. I have a ton of cards coming in and coming out, and I won't lie to you, like, it started out as more of a hobby for me, and then it's really become more and more and more, you know, you're thinking about the money, you're thinking about numbers, and like, that's your focus more so than the actual cards and the actual collecting. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys and be this martyr and be like, you know what, and I don't care about money anymore. Like, I just wanna collect. Like, no, I've always collected, I'm gonna continue to collect, but I guess it just hit me on this particular day. I was really I had kind of become a little bit like numb to the cards, and I hadn't picked up a PC, a personal collection card, in a while, and I was like, you know what, let's just take a look on eBay, let's see what's out there. So I typed in John Collins Flawless on eBay. I was just kind of looking for like a patch or something, or some sort of auto. I think Flawless cards look really cool. So I just typed on there. I was kind of browsing what they had. And then I saw his Flawless 2017 collegiate card. I think it was the gold, and I saw it up there, and I actually made an offer. I think I offered like $100 or something for it, and I'm pretty sure the guy declined. But I was like, oh man, like, this card is so cool. I knew it existed, but I hadn't really looked at it in like 2 years. I didn't know how many were out there, but it was just a reminder. I was like, oh my God, like, I need this card. So the gold got declined, and I was like, you know what? Okay, let me scroll down a little bit. Let me see if there's a cheaper version available. So I scrolled down, looking for another gold that I could maybe get a little bit cheaper. And then I saw it there, his one-of-one Flawless sitting there on eBay. And I couldn't believe it. He had it listed for $300, which I don't think was an unfair price, but it's a little expensive. College jersey stuff usually doesn't sell for a ton. I was thinking realistically he would get around $200 for it on eBay. He's gonna net out like $150, so I offered him $150 on it. He replied back $200, and you know, it's a card I really want, but at least for me, like, it's hard for me to spend a lot of money on just my PC. Like, I feel guilty about it. Like, I love to collect cards, but you know, just that money, and it's just tough. And I was like, oh, I don't even know what to do. I was staring at it for a while. I was like, oh, I don't want to counter and then lose the card. But I came back at $175 and he said we had a deal. And the card actually arrived today. I haven't seen it at all. I haven't opened it up. So let's transport over there and take a look. Alrighty, here's the package right here. Like I said, it just arrived today. I'm so excited, man. This is definitely my biggest PC pickup ever, and it just means a lot to me. It's not the most valuable card I've ever owned or anything like that, but just for me, like my journey card collecting, like it just represents a lot of things that mean a lot to me. So, ooh, first time looking at it, and a nice little one touch. Let's see it. All right, here we go. Boom. John Collins, Flawless Collegiate, 1 of 1. Look at that. This is such a sick card. Wake Forest on the back. Man, this is so cool to have in hand. Wow, it's actually in pretty good condition too for a flawless card. Like, I just love the simplistic look of it. Man, and like, I don't know. I know for some people, like, a lot of people prefer the NBA jerseys, and I do in general too, but the fact that I actually wore this jersey and then, you know, we played together, like, it's just crazy. Like, here, I'll even show you. See the jersey right there, and then boom, 45 Reich. We got that. I feel like such a fanboy right now. This is terrible, but just seeing those two together, hey, I thought that was pretty cool. Super, super excited to add this to the collection. Actually, I just did another video too where I picked up another 1 of 1. So it's been a nice little run of PC cards for me here, and I'll forever. This is probably my #1 PC card now. If I had to pick a card that couldn't leave the collection, this is definitely it. Alright guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.